of the first steps for you to know your value is to be food smart. Let me explain. The thing is, in every space that you find yourself, there are people who have been recognized as experts based on their talent, their work, and their results. Now, when you meet these experts at events, you can't just walk up to them and say, "How much did it take you to get there?" The reason is because you probably wouldn't get a straight answer. But here's the thing, humans have patterns. In the beginning of my journey, one way that I was able to ascertain my value was to attend a lot of seminars, free workshops, and events that talked about the field that I was interested in. And I realized that the best way to ask expert questions was during item 7. Yes, during lunch break. And the reason why it's important for you to ask experts is because they will become your cheat code. You will learn the skills that you need, even the equipment that you're going to need, and also the connections that will be necessary for you to get to the next level. Let me give you an example. When I started my journey, the first professional camera I laid my hand on was a Canon EOS 7D. And one of the ways I used to try conversations was that whenever I go for an event that has a videographer or has, someone that is taking footage, I normally ask them, so I have an EOS 7D now, so what is the camera that I'm going to use? I have never met a photographer that's not willing to talk about their own camera and gears. And when you're on a budget, one of the best things you can do is ask experts. So they really helped me in my journey to learn the type of equipment I needed to shoot a certain type of video, what is the emotion that I wanted to get from there, and also how to level up and also to avoid what they call GAS, gear acquisition syndrome, where you want to get all the equipment just because it's the latest. And I'm not just the one saying this. There's a 2019 study that talks about the fact that when people share food in a family style from the same plate, they close deals faster. So one of the best ways for you to strike a conversations and even learn much about the expert would be when there's food on the table, literally. So the next time you go for an event and there's an expert or mentor who you want to speak to, you may want to think about using lunchtime to ask them questions about their journey. Make sure that you ask a question that already shows that you're already on your way and not just that you're starting from the beginning, because it's always easier to help someone that already has the direction.